This is the Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show. Crypto and crypto. And if you didn't know, now you know, bitches. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's crypto and crypto. Don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's crypto and crypto. Don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas crypto and crypto. We got these indicators. Don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know we're making crypto and crypto. Hit the like and subscribe. We're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't want to trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, will take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle.
Wall Street beats sick dough in crypto. Want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto every day? Possible. We come to you with a live, we come to you with a video, giving you an update of what's going on in this crazy crypto space. I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday morning, as it is Sunday. Become part of the live, become part of the Wolves. Today, we're looking for 1.5K subscribers. Come over, hit the bell, all notification. From a gentleman who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange, used to work on Wall Street. We actually worked there. Coming with a beautiful live channel coming this morning for you, so please do not forget to hit the like button. A lot of us, we have this button here where a finger likes to hit lefty or righty, and we have a hard time hitting that like button. We forget. We love to watch it, but we forget to hit the like. We would appreciate if you could spend a little more time. 322 days until the next Bitcoin halving. You have under a year. Under a year, and if you are in a nasty divorce going into crypto, you must pay attention and must understand that, well, you're going to get caught eventually. Wife finds husband Bitcoin stash amid divorce proceedings. This is not a good thing, gentlemen. If you are hiding your Bitcoin, your crypto, you will get caught eventually when you sell. So please, don't think you're pulling a fast one. If you do get away with it, you might be a piece of shit, but who knows? This is Wall Street Pete keeping it real, but the divorce proceedings of New York couple took a turn after they were having some issues here. Apparently, they were going in, and I want to read the headline. I don't want to go over the whole article. It was never even a thought in my mind because it's not like we were discussing it or making investments together. It was definitely a shock to find out that, well, he had failed to declare 12 BTC worth roughly $500,000. Woo! Imagine what it's worth when it starts moving. So, keeping you up to date with some of the news, some of the crypto news. We'll give you some basically some technical analysis at the end where I think Bitcoin may be going coming into June and why I think that's when it's a big deal. Ripple case, SEC, right? Hinman, docs should be public by June 6th. So we're going to wait for June 6th to come out with the XRP. We already know this is going to be a long debacle. It's already been a little too long if you ask me. But this is what's going on. We'll find out a little bit more information by June 6th. So we got about 2 more weeks to find out what's really going on. I want to say 3 if you actually do math. Almost 3. So we'll find out what's going on with the XRP, keeping you up to date. And one thing I wanted to talk about, we didn't really talk about on the channel, but we did talk about it on Instagram. If you're interested, follow me on wallst.p. Good morning, Mr. Seller, to you and Gary in the live chat. Currently, we're keeping you up to date with a quick video. Home Depot posts worst revenue miss in about 20 years, lowers forecast as consumers delay big projects. From a homeowner of myself, yeah, it's true. I can concur with this. A lot of people, especially with inflation, everything going on, who is worrying about their backyard this year, coming into spring, coming into the summer? A lot of less projects are being done. Home Depot is taking a big hit. It's one of the major home improvement stores in the USA. So it's a big problem. Lots of things to talk about. We only have one 10-minute video to talk about it today, but bond market caught between fears. And what I want to talk about most of all is the U.S. debt default rate hikes. Well, it looks like the Fed pause in June, once seen as certain, will no longer assured. So I wanted to say and talk about that headline, how I think it's very important. One of the brightest, young, smartest men in this country. Obviously a pitcher, being very facetious, right? Banks and stocks gained despite the debt ceiling deadline. We're going to be talking about the debt ceiling deadline. This has to happen or Bitcoin is going to have to thrive. Will the government, will they actually get involved in Bitcoin with a fixed circulating supply that is continuing to mine all the way to about 2050 until we run out, right, of the 21 complete million. So there's only so much Bitcoin that we have, and it's a big difference compared to what we're doing with this debt ceiling. So talking about that in Bitcoin, 1.13 trillion market cap. And it's pretty wild to sit here and think about this. While banks and stocks generally had a week of robust gains, the rally was trimmed on Friday when negotiations over raising the debt ceiling broke down. So what is going to be the answer? What is going to be the solution? Currently, right now, there are a few things, but despite the debt ceiling worries, the banks indexes outperformed the S&P 500 by a wide margin last week for the first time since the banking crisis has begun. So keep a little bit in mind, they're trying to fix what they're breaking here. Something I think that is obviously in their control. And as we get into the technical side of things, as people are coming in, please hit the like and subscribe. Pepe. Seems like Pepe has calmed down a little bit, right? Looks like the altcoins have calmed down since getting that huge flare-up, since getting the big gains, as you can see here. 4-hourly chart, getting to a daily. You can see the daily candles. We have calmed down and starting to get a little bit of some peaking back up with a little bit of some resistance here for Pepe at the 2,100 mark. That seems to yet to have been broken. Once you break above that 2100 level, you better be careful because this thing will most likely take you all the way back to almost the 3000 mark there. So 1/3 of erasing another zero as we did before here. So we'll see what happens coming in as we did. Will it erase another zero? Well, there are some basically milestones, some resistance areas that this must break, as you can see here. For Pepe, just to go over it real quick, because some people are still in there. A lot of people bought as it was jumping high instead of getting in before it did all this. So reason why we're going over it, showing you Homer Simpson doing, yes, we call these the shit coins, the shitcoin of the crypto market cap. All right, so let's do it. Polygon Matic, right? In a downtrend. Obviously, you can see what's going on. Polygon Matic. As from the top of the head here, as I presented to a lot of people did not see it. Definitely formed a head here, guys. Definitely formed a right shoulder. What's happening for Polygon Matic? We're just going over a few assets here this morning, keeping you up to date. There is a left shoulder in there. You can't see it, but if you come in, you can see here. There's the head. There's the right shoulder coming in. Now, as we're building support coming back from the left shoulder, you can see the right shoulder is matching the left and the right are matching. Coming in, this is where that shoulder was. I couldn't show you until we had it. We're looking for the inverted head, which would then become the bullish set things of this crypto spot. So is it here? Is the head down here or is it down there? This is what you must find out. Then the right shoulder comes up and then we know the rest. It will continue to go up through and you'll get your inverted head and shoulder. I don't like that the way it shows it. I wish they would show me an inverted. What is the inverted? It's looking something like that. Comes up. Repeats the right here, and that's usually where we go off, and most likely Polygon Matic on the next breakthrough here. As you can see, 118, a little bit of resistance for the right shoulder. You have to realize that 145, 146 is what we're talking about, what we're looking to get. Must break, though. Polygon Matic must break this price, which is 130. If it cannot finish a candle above the 130, you're going to be fighting for a long time to get to this 145 and breaking above the head. So right now, Polygon Matic, though, as we do see, this is a short I would be looking to take. We're looking to get the inverted head somewhere. So that's about it for Polygon Matic. If you have an asset yourself, before we go, you want to see on the screen, you want to talk about with Wall Street Pete, you may do so now. Please comment in the comments section. What asset would you like to go over? I'll give you a quick example. I want to go over token ice cream. And I'm obviously being a complete fool. You know what? It wouldn't surprise me. They have a Jesus coin. Did you guys know that? There's actually a Jesus coin. And I'm just making a stupid example. But if there is something you want to go over, comment now after the word ice cream, I guess. Total crypto market cap. How many assets do we have here in the crypto market? We have 24,377. Can we get it? I mean, come on. Guys, there's 24,377 crypto assets. 23,000 are trash, okay? At least 24 to 23,000 are trash. I know I sound crazy, but it's the truth. All right, so let's get into it. The rarity of the assets in crypto are getting shitty here because we have so many assets. Algo, I thought I was a boss in January when I bought Algorand at 19 cents, 18 cents. I did. I thought I was a boss. Guess what? It's actually a cheaper price. There it is. I did. I thought I was a boss. I'm not lying. So what I see here, this is pretty exciting. It's going to be the next pickup. What I see here from Algo, and a lot of people may call me crazy, but Not financial advice, just a gentleman twice as nice. So, daily chart. And what I see here from the daily is we are building a double bottom pattern here. Very bullish for me. Can we keep going down? Yes, it's a possibility. As you can see here, we did build the same type of specific pattern right about here. As you can see, it happened. And what did we do? Well, we pumped up. We really did. But the overall performance was a bear trend. So please be very careful. Do not get stuck into something similar to that. We're looking at about 60% for Algorand. This is something that the viewers watch. So we're going to do Algorand, we're going to do Velo, and we're done. And we're going to have a nice day. So hopefully you enjoy your weekend. Looking at this right now, though, we did get a 60% pump when we did get that double buy bottom top. We did wait for the bottom here by signal on my oscillator for the daily. And that was currently right here. And I don't have one again, except for right there. It gave me a nice buy signal, but we did not get anything. So I'll wait for this oscillator to come back down on the daily. Probably give me the rest of May, which is why this is titled. Because a lot of the assets are doing this. Let's wait till June. Watch this. Watch what happens. We could be getting a little bearish here, but what I see here is support being built on the daily. It must hold. If we do not hold this, ladies and gentlemen, this is your signal to make sure you're careful, because if we break the 16-cent level, we are going to fall further. And what happened last time we did that, you can see there was a huge liquidity grab all the way down to the 10 cents. So what I'm going to do based off this, and that's just based off history, coming from March of 2020, was the support level that we found ourselves somewhere relatively to where we are now. So pay very close attention. As you can see, liquidity grab, getting support from just about 3 years ago before the Bitcoin halving. So understand what's going on. That was before we exploded, right? 4 years ago, 4-year cycle. Well, we're getting a reset. We're getting a repeat. Do we get that? Repeat from Pete? I don't know. You tell me. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. If I had to take a guess here, this pattern's getting ready to really repeat. And as you can see, 68 cents, guys. It sounds like a joke, sounds like a dream, but Algorand, thank Mr. Sellner very much. Algorand is doing that same similar fashion of a history jump. So if you're excited and you do think that this could happen, I'm telling you, coming into probably 2024 at least, boring sideways action here, we could get some tips, some jumps all the way up to here, repeating something of 330%. Now we're looking at a 60% gain, getting excited on the last history move. But what I'm telling you is, as long as we hold the 16 cents, Algorand can maybe find itself possibly between that range of 10 cents and, like I said, between the 10 cents, it doesn't go much lower than there. From here, get excited. You're invited. My name is Wall Street Pete, Sicto in Crypto. Algorand looks like a fantastic buy. I'm not a financial advisor, just a gentleman who likes to wear the visor. Let's get on it. Velo. Gary wants to know, what is happening with Velo? Can we get some information? I don't have Velo currently right here on my chart. Let's see if we can find some Velo for Mr. Gary. This is what we do for you. It's going to be about a 15-minute video. I do apologize if that is lengthy for you, which is why we don't do so many lives anymore, because it seems like they take up too much of people's time. We don't have Velo. What exchange do you use Velo on, Gary? If you don't mind me asking. I have it for KuCoin somewhere. I can't find it, but I have it on KuCoin already, apparently. There it is, Velo. Okay. So we have Velo right here. There it is. Beautiful. All right. So similar to the Algorand. This is the RSI index. I'm getting rid of it so I can get a bigger screen. As you can see, what is happening? We are doing similar fashion with the Algorand as well. So you can see I already have this presented to you in similar fashion what I had for Algorand. So it's not just Algorand doing this. The entire market, a lot of assets are pretty much performing in this fashion. What we're doing is finding history. That's all we're doing. Get a brief bull market. What happens? Well, everything goes up. I mean, each represents a forward. Let's get to the daily so you can see what's happening. And Velo really did make a splash to the downside here. As you can see, this thing has massive gains. Same thing to Algorand, Algo. If you really did this and paid attention, you would see that this asset has really climbed. And as you can see here from what it's doing now, boring sideways action. We're talking about all the way from Velo January of 2022. So this asset has done nothing but decreased in the year of 2023, which is the complete first quarter. And what we're looking at now is some more bearish momentum, as I see here on the oscillator. So I'm not really confirmed that we may see some downspin, but We will not be going up currently right now from this point in time frame. As you can see here, this chart, I love this oscillator very much. Continue to zoom into what we see that was in a little bit of an ant farm. Now you can see really what's happening. So head and shoulders pattern, looking for the inverted down here. Does the inverted be created? Will it be created? Probably about the 14 level, almost 15. That's what I'm thinking. Just a chance. I'm not saying it's going there. There's a chance you're going to see that price could get a little bit further down. Now we're going to go to Bitcoin next, and that's where we end the show. Why I think Bitcoin is still going to hit that 25,000 test, perhaps a liquidity grab to the 22,000, 23,000 could really surprise you. Now what's happening here is we're building some steam. Looks like the plane could be done landing here for Velo. So Mr. Gary, I hope you're enjoying this. Not a big follower in Velo, but as you can see, the double top pattern formations are M's, and it's been pretty much of an M pattern like. So we'll see what happens. Do we build steam and get some boring sideways action? Find support at this zone before we get ready to do another lift off. If you pay attention to the crypto market, many assets look similar like this. They are doing similar things. So if you pay attention to the range, not financial advice, but these prices here are very important. As support history is showing you time and time again, look what's going on, see where it's come from. There are big gains to be made as this continues. What will happen now is we'll probably pop up little gains coming through about here to this range and then continue to consolidate until it does explode. So it has to get some volume to pump through. I want to talk about Bitcoin, if I may, before we go. It's already a 16-minute video, a very long video. But if you've been following me, if you've been watching me for a while here, we talk about this January trend. And man, God forbid this wasn't exactly as predicted. Exactly as predicted. Wake up, everyone. We got 2 viewers here now. Come on. What the fuck's going on? Get in here. Pay attention. Wall Street Pete is giving you good stuff. I've been telling you, this is what's going on. And I don't know if it gets any more clear than this, but damn. If we were doing trace paint by numbers, I think I won that game. So far, 90% on track. Looks pretty good, right? Descending triangle pattern. We've been talking about this coming in. Very bearish pattern for Bitcoin, so stay to the end for Bitcoin. This is exactly what I think is happening here, guys. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, looking pretty strong for something similar like this. We're going to repeat the old resistance. What is that? That's old resistance all the way from February, all the way from March. We're talking about months and months in a row, 2 months coming exactly onto the resistance, flipping it into support, which would then represent in a possible goodbye here. Looking for a nice lift off to come in, finally break through the 30,600. And then that, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, when we are in the middle of summer, perhaps past June, we are looking at 38,000 Bitcoin fighting to really break maybe perhaps 40,000. People don't see what's going on. And each time we do this, this is creating a new higher low. And that's something that I like to pay attention to. So one here, and then as time went on for a very long time, as you can see here, right, time went by. We have not gotten another new higher low to give us a big projection to the upside. And here it is finally coming in, but we need a big bounce. We need a ticker bounce, right? Hoo-hoo-hoo! Tickers bouncing. That's what tickers do. We really do need a ticker bounce here. We need one of those coming in, lose some faith. A lot of people start panic selling. What happens? You wish you bought down here. It comes up. It happens really fast. So not financial advice, just telling you what I think is happening. If we do this really quick, I want to show you what's going on. I'm going to take this from my major resistance level and show you where I got this from. Where's my major resistance level? Well, if I had to show you, it's right there about the green line. Well, I take that here from the green line, from the major resistance of the double top that we started. See it from here from history. Do it again. And what price do I get? Well, I get about 24,500. So don't be surprised when this happens. But a lot of people will see that this happens. They'll watch the video. They won't hit the like button. And Wall Street people stay at 1.48K subscribers. And the rest of you will enjoy the information. So I hope that at least happens. Thank you so much for being a follower, being a subscriber, being loyal. I thank you very much. Hope you have a wonderful day. Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. If you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto, let me know what asset we did not go over today. Perhaps there's an asset that you really want to talk about. It's non-financial advice. We go over the charts. We go over the crypto news. We talk about this crypto space, and we try to break it down as quickly and efficiently as possible. So take care, everyone. Hopefully we get a little bigger, a little stronger, and one day we'll be able to thrive and show you what we really can do. I would love to do raffles and give off prizes and things, but we're not big enough to do that. So you are following and watching the other channels that do that, but are you getting good information? That is the question. So I hope you continue to get good information. In the comments section, when the video is over, Gary, and everyone else, that's what I meant. If there was an asset that we didn't go over, well, let me know in the comments section so I can actually have some proof. I can have some, I can go back some history and go, oh, there's Gary saying in the chat, 4 hours ago, an hour after I closed the video. He wanted to talk about Jasmine. If I see it now, I will not see it again later. So after the video is over, please, I advise, let me know what asset, what crypto asset. Perhaps maybe you want to talk about a stock. You want to talk about something like that. That is fine. Maybe you want to talk about XRP as we went over what was going on today. So Wall Street Pete, Signo in crypto. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. If you are missing the video, please rewind and come back. We'll see you soon. Take care.